Migdol. And they departed from before Herod and passed through the midst of the sea. Passed through the midst of the sea. Can we underline that too? Passed through the midst of the sea into the wilderness, and went 3 days' journey in the wilderness of Etam and pitched in Marah. And they removed from Marah and came unto Elim. And in Elim were 12 fountains of water, and 60 and 10 palm trees, and they pitched there. Amen. I want to get something that will miss. Okay, as we go on. When we look at this passage, it's telling us about the movement of the Israelites. They were in the wilderness. That is, in our lifetime, there are processes that we have to move from one place to the other. Many of us have moved so many times, even within New York. Some of us have moved from state to state. Some of us from house to house. Some of us from apartment to apartment, from different job to the other, or from different rooms. Even within our houses, we move. But anytime we move for progress. Amen? Anytime we move for progress. That is, before you can move, you must be moving for a reason. But you see what it says here. It says, that verse 2. And Moses wrote their going out according to their journey. Sometimes many of us, we tell ourselves that, since the beginning of 2011, I didn't even make any progress. I didn't even see anything that I've done this year. But how do you know that you are making any progress? Most of the time it's not true. If you have been taking notes of what has happened to you since January, you will have seen something that you have done. Because you didn't take notes, that is why you did not know how much move you have done. That is why you don't know how much progress you have made. Amen? But if at all, if you say you might have not have got to your destiny, but at the same time you are not in the same place. Amen? From January up to this time, you are not in the same place that 2010 have left you. Amen? Can we all just take a moment to search our mind and say, okay, where was I in 2010 December? How do I enter into 2011? And since January, what has happened? Amen? There is a destination ahead of you. You have a project. You have not got to your project. You have not got to your destination. While you're, at the same time, you are not in the same place. Amen? That means you are in transition. That means you are still moving. The only thing you need to do is to continue to move. Once you continue to move, you will surely get to where you are going. The only thing that will disturb you from getting to your destination is for you to be stagnant. And you will never be stagnant no more. That is it. If you refuse to move, that is what will tell you that you cannot get to where you are going. If you allow yourself to be disturbed, that is what will tell you, okay, forget about that journey you want to go. Because you are not moving. But the moment you are moving, notwithstanding how far you have gone, you are still moving. And you will surely get there. Tell yourself, I will get to my destination. I say I will get to my destination. I will achieve that destiny. That is what it is. But Moses was taking notes. When they get to, what do we call it? All those cities. He was looking them up. When they move from this place to this place, he will tell himself this is what they were able to do. From this place to Sukkot, this is how much they were able to achieve. From January to February, this is what I was able to do. February to March, this is what the Lord has given me the strength to do. When we start as Christians to have our diary for the year, that is the purpose of the diary. But we don't make use of it. Some people at the end of the year, you see their diary is plain as anything. You will think when you grab it, you think it's the new one for the new year. You want to start writing, okay, it's January now. By the time you realize that it's the past year, you say, oh my God, nothing was done with this. Nothing was recorded. And it doesn't mean that we didn't achieve anything. But just because we refuse to note it down. We refuse to have it recorded. And if we don't have it recorded, we cannot appreciate Him. But when we have things noted down, that is when we can remember and say, oh my God, I thank you for what you were able to do, because this was my achievement in these 3 months. This is what I have been able to achieve in these 4 months. Notwithstanding that I have not made the goal yet. But I know I'm not stopping. Before the year runs out, I will get there. The promise of God for my life, I shall meet up with it. No matter what it is. The only thing that will not allow it to happen is for you to remain on the same spot. When you refuse to move, when you glue yourself down, some people are very, I don't know, it's not easy to move. I'm not lying to you. Every human being takes to change position. Even if it's for positive reasons. You will at first feel reluctant. Like, okay, where will I put all my stuff? How will I start carrying it? And most of the time when you move, you either lose some things, you spoil some things, some of your furniture got damaged or whatever. But notwithstanding, when you move from 1 room to 2 bedrooms, what is that? Progress. When you move from 2 rooms to 3 rooms, progress. So that is what the Lord is telling us. That is what the story of the Israelites is all about. They were marking time, but at the same time, they were taking note of their progress. And immediately we start doing that, we will start to appreciate. May God help us. I say, may God help us. That is why they call the Israelites the Hebrews, because they are strangers. They always move. They are always on the movement. Exodus, moving from one place to the other. When you find them here now, they are on the another side, another time. There is never remain the same. There is no way that you will move from one place to the other and you will still be the same place. Amen? That is, we must set our goal. When we set our goal and we are moving with the goal that we have set, that is, we are working according to our plan. That is when we can see and we can just do whatever it is. Okay, last year I was in Brooklyn. Okay, now I've moved to Queens, and this is how much Queens have given to me. And this is now what I just moved from Flushing to Rosedale. So those are the things. So what was your achievement when you was in Flushing? Did you note it down? No. What was your achievement when you get to Rosedale? What happens when you was in Brooklyn? That is what the Lord is asking. But the moment we start doing that, there will be a difference. And they departed from Ramses in the 1st month of the 15th day of the 1st month, and the morrow. The children of Israel, where is the other one that we underlined? Yes. But, okay, I want us to take note of 1, 2, 3. And they departed from Ramses in the 1st month, yes, on the morrow, after the Passover of the children of Israel, went out with high hand. What do we mean by